issues we keep running into. We're in the Little Black Creek wilderness area right now, and our wildlife management area. But one of the things Desoto doesn't have, at least I've been able to find much of, is loops, like places where you can go into a trail, ride the trail, and then come back out, you know, somewhere else. It's all dead end stuff. You have to go, just turn around and come back out. But here we're running into gated forestry roads that obviously pass through private land, and there's a gate, and then the forestry road picks back up on the other side. It's like everywhere we've been, like in Arkansas and other places, when you get to those gates, you're supposed to be able to open them up, pass through private land, long as you don't get off the road, close the gate behind you, and continue on. But apparently DeSoto is different. I don't know if anybody could help us out with some understanding on that. We'd appreciate it, because it's kind of frustrating when you got a cool spot but you can't go any further, and we have on Gaia, we have the private land, and we don't want to go, you know, a lot of these little trails are on private land, so kind of once again being awesome opportunities here, but incredibly limited on what we can do.
And it's not just gated, they are like locked.
Yeah, it's locked.
Padlock gated.
Yeah, like, if it was just pulled through, that's one thing, because I know we've been in Arkansas where you come to the gate and they have a sign, it's private property, just lock the gate, pass through, you just close the gate behind you and you pass through. As long as you don't get off the road, you're fine. But like I said, apparently this is different. I don't know. I can't understand it. I was gonna wait and just freaking out. So you can see there's a bridge there. We don't know what kind of bridge it is.
It did say single car bridge.
It's a single lane bridge. Probably concrete, maybe wood. It's probably fine. We can see the road. It's not the depth that we're worried about. It's, you know, if something's washed out or something right there, we don't know. So we're not too familiar with this area down here, so I've never crossed this bridge. So I don't know if we should.
And given the fact that there's been a lot of things that have kind of given us little telltale signs that they haven't been maintaining this area,
yeah,
that it makes me very uneasy to just be like, yeah, let's just go do it. So
I guess we'll turn around.
We were close, but
like I said, it's not the depth, it's just this integrity of the bridge, because we don't know what kind of bridge it is. Probably fine, but it's not worth washing termite down the Tuxichanny Creek.
No, it's not. It is not, absolutely.
They ought to do like in Arkansas, just fill the creek in with rocks right here and just have your water crossing.
Now granted, we have gotten...
Then you can just go.
We've gotten an unbelievable amount of rain the last few days, too. Which is part of why this is going to be flooded.
It's springtime in South Mississippi, which I think everywhere, obviously, is high water, but we've had a lot of rain here the last couple of weeks, and we knew it was going to be a wet, muddy day, but all right.
Okay.
We're back the other way. This is the point where we met up with some friends of ours, Jeremy and Crystal, who live local to the area. They've been riding these roads for years, and so they knew a lot of places that we didn't know, so we kind of followed them around, and they showed us a few good camp spots, a few good trails, and so it was really cool to meet up with them. They got a really awesome ZJ build, and so it was really fun to hang out with them and ride some trails that we didn't even know existed till we met up with these guys.
It should be easier because the ladder's on that side. Woo! Hang on. Okay, start turning this way. This way. You have to stay straight. Back up a little bit. Come this way. Come on. You got it. You knocked some tree bark off. You got it. Plenty of space.
Jeremy was also familiar with the bridge that we had to turn around at earlier that was flooded. It was a concrete bridge that floods on a regular basis. So they cross it when it's flooded all the time, so it was no big deal for him. So we just kind of followed suit. The water was pretty deep, but it never once felt weird or sketchy or anything like that. But it definitely cleaned off Termite a little bit, and it was fun to be able to do. This time we came in from the other side from where we had to turn around at earlier. Alright guys, we're here at the POW camp. We've kind of got our camp set up, and our good buddy Corey, who we are just being able to meet for the first time. He also has a YouTube channel, Mississippi based, which we are super pumped about, called Saddletramp. We will have the link in the description. If you're into motorcycles, period, definitely a channel you want to follow. But even if you're not into motorcycles, you need to follow this guy because he just puts out good content, good clean content. Local guy.
You're too kind.
We've definitely been enjoying watching his channel. It makes me Jones for another motorcycle.
It's not gonna happen.
If there's one negative to the channel, that's probably it. That's gonna make you want a motorcycle if you don't already have one. Corey's a good dude, man. He drove up here from the coast to where we are. Just to be able to meet and hang out, because it's awesome to do the social media stuff, but it's really cool to be able to still meet in person. So
right.
Yeah, man, we're all about that. We still think it's amazing that anybody watches our channel.
Yeah, we do.
And then the fact that people want to meet up,
views. People
meet up with us. We're it's really cool, man. But Corey's just a regular guy. I'm just it's cool when you watch somebody on TV to be able to meet in person. So we're really blessed, man, that he would come up and hang out with us for a minute, because it's cool this afternoon. But he rode up here and.
So tell us about your channel. What do you do?
Well, what I do is basically whatever it is I'm up to, motorcycle related, whether it be working on a bike, riding bikes, going on a trip, meeting cool YouTubers. Stuff like that would be maybe camping. Actually, there's not a whole lot of camping going on unless I'm going to an event. Oh yeah, events. I'll film stuff like that. Basically, whatever I'm doing that's motorcycle related. A lot of it is in the garage. A lot of it is just, actually, I try to change it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, actually, I don't really have to try. I do change it up a bit. It's just whatever I'm doing next.
Yeah.
So, but right now I have a project that I'm getting this close to finishing an Ironhead chopper bobber saga that I started calling it 2 years ago. I've been building this bike for about 2 or 3 years, and I finally got like this close to having it. Well, actually, those things are never finished.
Yeah.
Never.
I just want to get it, basically, I'm this close to getting it to being a running, rideable motorcycle. And I got this old shovel head. I think I'm going to name it Poltergeist because it's like a haunted house on wheels. You know, because say them old bikes are like, they got ghosts and all that kind of stuff in them. You've had them too.
Yeah.
And I have some new stuff. Well, new to me stuff. A 98 Electroglide, 1994 Heritage Softail, 1990 Johnny Cash Sportster Evo chopper. And I think I'm leaving something else out. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the Ironhead, 76 Ironhead, yeah, the one I was just talking about. And that's only 4. I said I had 5. Oh well, I don't remember what they were.
I can't keep using name of.
And I got another one that's on the floor in pieces. It's another motorcycle I was going to run one day because I got an engine and a frame.
A few of those. Got a few of those kind.
But that's basically what I do, and I watch these guys too. So
Nice.
Anyway. If this is your first time seeing this video of theirs and you're not a subscriber, you need to go ahead and subscribe, okay? Because my stuff really isn't all that great. You know, they think it's okay. I don't know. Yeah,
I was about to say, if you like our channel, you definitely
Yes.
like his channel, because the first time I started watching his, I was like, wow, you relate to it.
I kept walking in and being like, it's like you 3
Because
years ago.
you know, a
whenever you had
lot of your
bikes.
YouTube channels, whether it's overlanding stuff, motorcycle stuff, whatever it is, it's mostly newer vehicles, $80,000 this and that. And,
Oh yeah.
And that's one thing that I liked about his channel, was I immediately related to it, because I've always, when I fooled with motorcycles, it was the same way. It was older stuff that I worked on, that I fooled on, and it's just the same thing with this now. It's not just the new.
Same concept.
Yeah, same thing.
Same
You're
concept.
going to watch a guy work on his own stuff and then go ride it. You know what I mean? Not just talk about what he's bought and bolted on. He's going to build stuff. And that's cool to me. I like watching stuff like that. So.
Well, you know, it's funny when you're riding around or driving around old stuff and the stuff you can work on. You know, I tell people this, that I didn't buy it because I want to work on it. I got it because I can, and I'm not dependent on anybody else to fix my stuff for me. It's not that I'm looking for trouble, but I'll be ready for it when it
That's
happens.
him.
That's
When or
like
if it
something I've
happens.
said out of my own mouth right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and it's like this. All my other friends, all the other motor vloggers I know, you know, that are riding new stuff. You know, I get it. Not everybody, even in cars, not everybody has the patience or the want to or the aptitude to even turn a wrench or even have the understanding. You know, so there's that. There's a, you know, most people need newer stuff, I guess, these days, this generation. But anyway, I like to say it like this: when it comes to like going on a trip, you know, I don't like to say, I guess I am a glutton for punishment. yeah, I'm gonna ride to such and such place. No, I don't say that. I like to say, let's see if I can make it.
Yeah. That was going to Arkansas in this. It was like, let's see if it'll make it. And when we got home, we were like, it did it.
Every town we passed, we was like, all right, there's another milestone.
We got about 30 miles. We got 30 miles from home, and he's like, I'll push it home from here.
Yeah, and let's see if we can get back.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys check out his channel. And he even lets people even give him keys to their El Camino and just let him drive it around. Like, I was freaking out. I was like, man, nobody ever just gives me keys.
That's never happened to me before.
But yeah, guys, y'all check him out, and I'm kind of the same way. I don't know if we'll wrap.
This will fade to black, and then it'll start tomorrow morning. So, so it was fantastic to meet you.
Likewise.
If y'all were wondering if 4 people fit into a Smittybuilt Gen 2 extra large tent, snugly they do.
No,
It's a tight squeeze.
Yep.
not very comfy. 3 people.
I mean, 3 people would be better. 2 would be ideal. It'd be
1 would be perfect.
2 would be good, but 4's a lot. Oh my gosh!
That was a deep one.
Holy moly! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the mud.
No.
No.
Look at the lips.
He got sand all over him, so I had to powder him to get the sand off. Okay.
Please don't.
Guess what's gonna happen to you, Lucy?
Can I see what it look like? No.
Yes, in a second.
Wait, can you?
The second munchkin that plays in sand and gets. Stop. Hold your breath.
It looked like the sky.
Get out of your nose, son.